Welcome to L&N Federal Credit Union Stadium. Today, conference bragging rights on the line in this SEC Big Ten clash. It's the Mississippi State Bulldogs and the Louisville Cardinals. Reese Davis, David Pollock, and Jesse Palmer with you. Let's check in with our sideline reporter, Holly Rowe.
Did you know Louisville has one of the most unique stories about their stadium in all of college football? The L&N Federal Credit Union Stadium was built on a former railroad repair yard that opened in 1998. The land on which it was built was previously serving as a site for the Louisville and Nashville South Louisville Rail Yard. During construction of the stadium, the blaring train horn was used at the rail yard to indicate shift changes and was reclaimed. It is now blown pregame and each time the Cardinals score. Back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. Mississippi State about to boot it away as we start the festivities. He'll bring it out. It's Hughes. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. Here's Brown to begin the drive. Just what the doctor ordered to get away from the shadow of that goalpost and pick up a first down at the 23.
And that's not a surprise. We all knew and talked about coming in. Who are they going to feature? They give it to him the first play, and he chews up and gets a first down. We're going to see more of that. I'm excited to watch this matchup, but the defense, Jesse, they better get physical. They better get better in a heartbeat.
Well, and they've got to fight some emotion right now, too, because the fans are excited. The offensive line is absolutely juiced after that opening play. They're now getting lathered up. They're now getting excited. They're pointing to the sideline. Run it again. Run the same play again.
Short pickup of 4 on first down, dealing with a 2nd and 6. Hand off for Brown. Defense fills those gaps. He's got 1 to the 28.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Looking for that first down on 3rd and short from the 28. They'll try to move the sticks with Brown. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one.
Yeah, and listen, offensively, you run the RPOs. You just want positive yards, make the right read the guy. If he wants to drop back a little bit, hand it off, get some positive yards, go on to the next play.
They told us they were going to be aggressive no matter where they were on the field. Didn't take long to prove it. Going for it on 4th down in their first drive. Making the adjustment. And he's not even close to the line to gain, and the defense makes the stop.
That's a great job there by the defense here early in this game, getting a huge stop, and they've got an opportunity to make the opponent pay. Offense taking over now in great field possession. Let's see what they can do here from a play-calling standpoint to try to put some points on the board.
The defense there to make the stop, and he barreled right into the teeth of the monster and picked up 4. Both of these teams right on the fringe of the top 25. This is the type of game that can help you earn some respect.
Absolutely. I mean, both these teams sitting right outside the top 25 have a great opportunity to get a good quality win and start to build momentum early in this season and see what kind of squad you're going to have, Palmer.
Both of these teams just want respect. They've worked so hard all offseason, all season up to this point to try.
Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Mississippi State.
And that's a big problem for this defense. When you get that guy in space, it's hard to catch him. You got to bottle him up near the line of scrimmage. Palmer, too much daylight too early in that run.
Yeah, you're right, David. And I think that's what makes this guy unique. With his skill sets, you just know it's a matter of time. You just keep giving him the football. Good things are going to happen. Long touchdowns are going to happen, and you saw it right there.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Cardinals offense headed out to go to work. They were really aggressive going for it in their own end last time and put them in a tough spot, David.
Yeah, aggressive, reckless. They got to find the balance with this offense to really be productive.
Sprinting away. A big play. Gets it into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 44. They used a chunk play to cross midfield, and they've got it 1st and 10 just outside the 40. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one.
Well, they're just trying to run the ball, but that time there was absolutely nowhere for the running back to go, and as a result, that's a tackle for loss.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Kept the last one on the ground. Now they'll throw. Timed that hit perfectly to keep him from making the grab. It'll be 3rd down.
And a lot of times when you see running backs catch the football, man, they've got a little bit of space to operate. That's great coverage. Being right there when he catches the ball to deliver the hit, to make sure he doesn't secure the catch, elite coverage.
That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. And the Cardinals will line up to punt it away. He ought to be able to use his first punt to pin him deep. Able to keep them from getting a return, and the ball goes out of bounds. They're going to mark it right around the 20. The Mississippi State offense headed back to the field to go to work. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Right side, it's Evans. Oh, he's got some space. He'll step out of bounds right at the 35-yard line, and maybe they've got something cooking. Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. Caught in the backfield, it's Danzy. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down.
Really good offenses are able to attack short. You've got to be able to attack the whole field to make you honor that underneath part, then the intermediate part, and then you take shots down the field. This will loosen up some shots for later in the game.
They'll give it to Fluff. Got a little grass. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49.
And I'm not surprised, right? Like, they go to him again. Last drive, he did an unbelievable job. And if I'm this defense, just keep honing in, right? Like, making sure he has to earn it. Making sure a lot of people get near him. Continue to hit this running back. Try to slow him down and cool him off.
Well, this defense knew coming in they were going to see some RPO and they were going to see some quick game. A nice job there taking the throw away from the quarterback.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. Here's a give to Bothwell. Pass to 6. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a 1st down.
In most offenses, man, it's about controlling the line of scrimmage, getting the run game going. And when you got a back that's averaging over 5 yards a touch, like, I'm not great at math, guys, but every 2 touches I'm getting a 1st down, I'd say the offense will be in a really good position all game.
Gashing the knee on the right. And he's in. Pounded his way in for the score. Touchdown, Mississippi State.
And there you see his playmaking ability, man. Golly, like, for a quarterback to be able to do this and just take off and outrun a defense, it shows you how athletic these guys are. They're big-time playmakers. And the moment the defense doesn't focus on them, they'll take off and they'll take it to the house.
Lining up for the PAT. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And he closed the deal by racing 35 yards to pay dirt. He'll bring it out. It's Jennings. Gets it across the 20 to the 21, and not quite what he would have picked up just taking the touchback. They love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. A quick pass to the left. And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything, get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
Here they come, trying to convert a 3rd and short from the 28. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Flip it out to the back on the screen. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. And they'll make the stop, and we are headed to the end of the first period. We've come to the end of the period, and Mississippi State is on top. They largely dominated this first quarter as indicated by the stats. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. First play of the period will be a 2nd down.
Here we go, ready, go.
Kept it on the ground, now they'll throw. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
And screens are all about timing, right? You want to invite the defensive line to fly up the field, and then you want to throw it right over their head. And you could tell just a little bit off, and the defense got in there so quick, got the quarterback hit before he could really get his bearings and throw the screen.
Perfect timing on the hit to keep him from making the grab, and the defense forces a 4th down.
One thing this defense always talks about is getting off the field. Last drive, they forced a punt. Here on 3rd down, what a great job flying to the football, getting a hit, forcing an incompletion. They may be jogging off here soon again.
They're going to field this one in tight quarters. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. Here comes the Bulldog offense out to start the drive. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Taylor wants to throw it. On the left side, grabbed by Williams. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a 1st down.
And offensively, I love running these drag routes. I mean, these are the routes that, whether it's zone, whether it's man, they're so successful. It's just about seeing what the defense is doing and getting it to them in open space. Nice job. The wide receiver has some space after the catch, able to go make extra yards. Nice pitch and catch. 1st down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another 1st down, gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. And right now, he's doing some damage on this defense.
The big pickup on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and 1. That one's not even close. A 3rd down play coming from the 32 as they try to keep the drive going. Powers inside. He just needed a yard on 3rd down, and there just wasn't any room to pick it up.
And this defense has got to be jacked up, man. They finally forced the 4th down, right? They've gotten a couple of 1st downs, got some things going, but I think it's decision time for this offense. And this D's got to do it one more time, right? They've got to get another play, a big 4th down stop here to get some of that momentum and get the football back.
And with this place rocking, the crowd forces a false start. They'll take the penalty and move them back. It's 4th down and 6, and they'll try to convert. Timeout called as the play clock had gotten down to 3 seconds. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Looking to move the chains, Mississippi State lines up on 4th down. Out wide left, it's West. He won't get there. The defense with a 4th down stop.
Great coverage on that 4th down play. Nice job blanking the receiver out wide. The defense, you could tell, they knew they were going for it. They had a game plan. They get the big stop and turn it over to their offense.
It's definitely too early to panic, but there's some bad feelings going on for this offense right now. You're way down on the scoreboard. I know we're still in the first half, but after that last play, it's pretty obvious. You can't run the ball. You're becoming a one-dimensional offense at a time when you need to be able to score some points. So either get it done through the air or you've got to be more physical up front.
And that looked like an easy decision for the quarterback. Hand it off, give him the ball, let him get 5+ yards. Nice decision. Nice job by the running back getting the yardage.
Going to audible here. Let's see what they do. Wants to throw on 3rd. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down.
It's amazing to think just how confident this offense was coming into this game. They thought they were going to go up.
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. Tries to do it himself. And he's not going to be able to wedge his way there. The defense with the stop. The Bulldogs offense is on the field, ready to get this drive cranked up. They've already put a couple of scores up, and they look to add to it on this drive. They'll give it to Fluff. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you could turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
After the 9-yard pickup on 1st down, here's 2nd and 1. Taylor wants to throw. Stepping to the right. And he just chucks it into the 4th row.
Good decision by the QB. You're outside the pocket. You're trying to find an open target. No one's open. Throw it away and live to play another day.
They're looking at a 3rd down and short from the 33. Churns into the pile. That'll be enough for the 1st down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line.
And that's a good job by this defense, man. They got him in 3rd and short, but, man, they've got to do a better job. If they want to get back in this football game, they've got to force some field goals. They've got to force some punts. They've got to force something to go their way, and they've got to be better on 3rd down.
Release to the back. The quick game. And he stopped, brought down at the 18. It'll be enough for the 1st down.
And I think great offenses find a way to get their playmakers the football in space. Nice job designing the wheel route. It's good versus man. It's good versus zone. Nice route. Nice catch by the running back.
No doubt, offense wants to keep running the football to win this game, but I'm wondering if they're starting to go to the well too often. They got to start showing some new wrinkles here in the 2nd quarter.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Rides to the back. There's some room. He's finally brought down, but he takes it all the way to the 6.
And that last run is just a nice job seeing the hole, exploding through it. He has had a heck of a night. Now with that carry, over 100 yards on the game. That's the mark you really want to hit as a running back, and he's got that here tonight.
How about this on 1st and goal? The give to the wide receiver. And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
Man, I've been really impressed with this offense this first half. Coming in a hostile environment, hostile crowd, man, they haven't given them anything to cheer about. Offense, defense, now up 20-0, and these people are eerily quiet in here.
And they did tack on that extra point without any adventure. He'll bring it out. It's Jennings. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. Fresh setter downs going to the air. Catch in the middle, it's McCoy. Gets it down to the 33. They pick up the first down, got to use their time wisely. The Cardinals decide to use the first of their 3 timeouts. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Fires on the move. Left side is McCoy. Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 41 after the good gain there. This offense has had trouble getting it in gear, but maybe a little life here on 1st and 10. That's caught. It's Richardson. And you can see the offense just feeling itself. They've got it down to the 21. Louisville calls its 2nd timeout. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. The Cardinals getting set on 1st and 10. Fresh set of downs going up top. Nearly intercepted.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Out wide left, it's Hughes. Good throw and catch, takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. From the gun, unleashes to the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there.
And you see, once you start to get to the red zone, the contested catch rate goes way through the roof. Who can make those plays when you're physically getting hit? Nice job by the defense, man. Make them earn it. Make them feel it. Get your hands through the contact of the football when they're trying to make the catch. Great job breaking on the football at the perfect time.
Looking downfield very late in the half. Picked off to stop the threat. And he's dragged down after the interception, and that's how we'll close out the first half. Halftime as both teams head into the locker room. We're looking forward to a terrific second half, but before that, let's check in with Kevin Connors.
Guys, so much to get you updated on, so let's get right to it here from the EA Sports College Football Update Desk. We begin with the Michigan State Spartans taking on the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets. And it's Michigan State able to escape with a 3-point victory. Talk about an upset. And that makes it 2 victories on the season. They're nowhere near their preseason goal, of course. So how they handle things from here will define this program.
They'll start on the ground with Fluff Bothwell. Hard running there. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain.
I can imagine at half, this defense was like, all right, we've got to stop the running game. He's gotten too many yards. What do they do on the first drive now? They give him the football, and he makes another big gain. This defense has to find some answers. They got to wrap him up. They got to get him on the ground. They can't keep getting gashed.
Out wide right, it's West. Good pick up a little bit short of the sticks.
And watch the offensive line here. They all block run. Because they're blocking run, the quarterback decides, oh, I got a favorable matchup. He dumps it out to the right, makes the right read, gets a nice positive gain.
Taylor wants to throw it. Gets rid of it.
Thank you. That's what the defensive backs say to the defensive linemen when they get home and put pressure on the quarterback fast and the ball comes out erratic.
They have it at the 43, 3rd and short, trying to avoid making a decision on 4th down. Drives inside. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. The junior running back slow to get up. We hope this is just momentary. Howie Rowe will keep an eye on everything for us. Mississippi State has this drive hitting on all cylinders. They'll run it. Breaks into the open. It's a fumble on the play. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. He almost popped out of there for a huge return, but they will take it. They are in business after the fumble recovery.
Man, I tell you what, those backup running backs, they don't get very many opportunities to prove themselves and deserve more carries and show the coaching staff. And when you do, and you fumble on the first carry, oof, you're not many more opportunities either.
This coach wanted to be absolutely certain on a challenge. He was right. The previous play will be overturned. And the Bulldogs can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Handoff, Fluff Bothwell. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one.
That's such a great physical play by the defense because this is one of the bigger, more physical running backs you'll see in the country, and we're used to seeing him push the pile the other direction, not that time. It's the big guys up front on defense getting penetration, and they're sending him back for a tackle for loss.
Maybe that stop is a good sign for this defense. Maybe the defense is starting to figure it out. Obviously, offense has been running the football with so much success. Something has to change. That was a good start.
Despite failing earlier on 4th down, they will try again here. Snapped it, and he has to have it. It's incomplete, and they'll turn it over on downs.
Love the coverage on defense there. 4th down, they're ready for the pass. And you saw in the back end, great job being in position to make that play. And now their offense is coming on the field.
Wants to throw one first. Rolls right. He'll try to do it himself. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds. Mark it at the 47-yard line, and this offense is going to work. Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. They'll run it out of the gun with Brown. Hit and stopped right there. Not much on that pickup.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Brown again. Might have picked up a couple on that one before he was knocked down.
And that run really didn't go anywhere, and a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
The throw. And he was looking over the middle and couldn't make the connection.
And those are the ones you just want to pull it back in as soon as you throw it as a quarterback, because you know he was open, I had him, I just put too much underneath it and missed out on a big play.
Trailing by multiple possessions in the third and desperately needing a score, they'll go for it on fourth down. Snaps it, and he has to have it. Going to try to get it himself. Across the 35. Guided out of bounds at the 22. A good play for this offense as they are threatening to score. This offense hasn't found the end zone yet. Starting to move, it's 1st and 10.
Blue 22, blue 22.
Changing the routes with his receivers.
Ready, go.
Tries to get it himself. Getting work done on the ground. He's pulled down at the 14-yard line.
Man, that quarterback can go. Just another guy in another system all across college football. All quarterbacks nowadays, they got so much speed, it's ridiculous.
Man, I'm telling you, that has to be exhausting for the defensive lineman trying to chase down guys like that.
It's silly because even when it's a design play and it's a design run like here, fine. But then it's scramble plays and then it's passing plays. He's always a runner, just exhausting.
From the gun, he'll try to throw. Fires and picked off. Touchdown Bulldogs! Took it all the way back to the house.
And there's something you don't see often, a 100-yard interception return for a touchdown. As a quarterback, you know those windows are really small to throw into. And if you don't throw it on time, it's going to get at minimum tipped, maybe picked. That's the worst possible scenario for a quarterback. What a play by the defense.
He'll try to tack on one more. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. And that was not what they had in mind as the kickoff sails out of bounds. And the penalty accepted, and they'll move him back. On the draw, it's Brown. He gets nothing, and they're staying stubborn with this running game, but at some point you're going to have to change your thought process.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
One more time, it's Brown. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him.
Offenses, when they run these RPOs, they just want to be comfortable. The quarterback wants to make the read very easy, very clean. It's your job as a defense, kind of create some confusion, speed up that process any way you can.
3rd and short coming here right from the midfield stripe. Left side is McCoy. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the first down. Fresh setter downs going to the air. Bought a little time, lets it go. Right side, it's Skinner. He's out of bounds on what will be the final play of the 3rd quarter. As we enter the 4th quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. Final stanza of the game, and we'll start with the first down. Brown running left. There he goes. Really good running, gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16. And the Cardinals in the hurry-up. Looking for a chunk play on 2nd and short. He rolls all the way down to the 5-yard line before they finally get him stopped. The Cardinals have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Here's Brown. Looking for the end zone. And he's in. Touchdown, Louisville!
And this offense finally gets something together and gets on the scoreboard. It's not over yet, but this is a good sign, man. They got the positive momentum. See if they can build on this, even though we're in the 4th quarter.
The extra point is good, but they're still down 28-7. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he's stopped right there. Here comes the Mississippi State offense, ready to attack. That 4th down gamble didn't pay off on the last drive, and it led to giving up a scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and everybody wants to go for it on 4th down. Everybody wants that, but your defense sometimes has to bail out your decision-making. We decided to go for it. We didn't get it. The defense, Jesse, didn't come up big and prove me right.
Yeah, not complimentary football, no doubt. But look, this offense has been in these situations before, so you got to come back out here, take the field. It's a fresh set of downs, brand new drive. Let's go out and execute, put some points on the board.
A great job by the defense, seeing it right away, reacting to the screen, going and getting the football, and getting the fast playmaker on the ground.
3rd and long, a lot of ground to cover. Taylor wants to throw. Looking deep. Can't make the play on the interception, and man, they were looking for their first pick of the game. Instead, it'll be 4th down. So Mississippi State will have to punt this one away. Finally sending out a punter in this one. Got to make sure they earn their letter. Secures it at the 30. He's got great speed. Found a little running room on that one. Picked up some nice blocks before he's run out of bounds. Louisville's offense has taken the field, and they look ready to go. When the defense got the stop, they could have used a few more of those earlier. Still a big deficit here late. Keeping his eyes downfield. He'll pull it down and run. Inside the 35. Finally brought down at the 31. It's a pickup of 15 yards on the play, and they've got a 1st down.
And, man, that is the hard part about playing defense nowadays. It's not the first play. It's the second play that you have to react to. It's a pass. Everybody's playing.
And he throws another interception, his 3rd one of the night. He was thinking big return, didn't get that, but boy, did he give his offense an opportunity at the 31.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's past, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this D.
It's dropped after taking the hit.
And it's nice to be a QB in this spot. He's had a great day, man. Like, great day. They've built a huge lead now. Incompletion's okay. Just take care of the football. Don't throw that thing to the other team.
Long way to go on 2nd down. They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. Finds enough room to get 3 out to the 34.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get it done.
Taylor wants to throw it. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. Intercepted, and finally, this defense makes a play. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. The Louisville offense is headed back out on the field. The door looked slammed shut in this one, but that last interception may be just the slightest crack in opening here. Snaps it, they'll throw to start the drive. Blasted as he lets it go. For the fourth time tonight, it's an interception. Just a small return, but a big play as they have it now at the 45. So, guys, we'll get another look at this offense. They'll run the counter. At the 45, on its way. Good pickup there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. Solid run on the last play. Sets this offense up on first down. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. And he's able to shed one tackle, but still just a very short gain.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they have this game in hand right now, but we'll see just how aggressive they want to be on offense. They'll need a bunch on second down.
Kill. 9:49, rock star. 9:49, ready.
Taylor wants to throw. Looking to the big tight end. Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll bring up third down.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far.
After the second down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. From the gun, wants to pass. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down.
You know, I'll give it to the defense here. Obviously, it has not been their day, and this offense has gone up and down the field, lighting up the scoreboard. But you're still seeing this defense compete. And on 3rd and long, expecting pass, everybody on the same page. You get the incompletion. That's something positive that their coaching staff can point to when they review the film.
Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. And they are stopped on 4th down. That decision will be questioned. The snap wants to start the drive with a pass. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
And this defense came to play. They know about the high-profile QB. They rose to the challenge and dominated the competition today. They took care of business, and they made no doubt about who's the better football team.
They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. He'll pull it down. Nice run there, picks up a few, and they'll force him out of bounds.
And both these quarterbacks, man, they're showing off their ability to take off and scramble and make plays. Right here, it's a design pass. He's looking to make a play. What does he do? He sees some space, captures it, makes the big play with his feet, gets another first down. This guy can do that a lot.
Move to his right. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Out wide right, it's Richardson. He goes out of bounds after the big play, but there is a penalty marker on the field. Let's see what that one's about. So that'll cost them a down, 2nd and long after the illegal forward pass. Back to throwing, they've got to go a long way. Knocked down after a pickup of maybe 2, and man, that pursuit, they had their hair on fire. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running.
Booster. Ready, go.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And that makes 5 interceptions in this one. The nightmare is alive. turning it on. All the way back. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
And all this defense has done all game long is be absolutely dominant. They have been shutting them out, whether they've tried running it, whether they've tried throwing it. They've been creating takeaways. You get the pick six right there. You just can't say enough good things about how this defense has played today.
And the extra point sails through, and they have a 35-7 lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Drops back on first down. Out wide left, it's Kinner. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Timeout called by the offense. Clock stopped with 21 seconds left. Second and long here. They're changing things up, trying to get everyone set. A give to Brown. Got the first down. Turns it on in midfield. Maybe a crease. He goes out of bounds. Really good pickup, an explosive run there, but that's going to be like a fabulous parting gift. Not enough to make a big difference.
Every time he touches the ball, you can feel the excitement from this home crowd because Palmer, he can go the distance with that game-breaking speed.
You're right, David. He's a special talent. I'll tell you, these fans, they come here to see this guy play because he has game-breaking.
And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. Timeout is called with just a single second left. And after this play, the cake will be baked. Second down to the air. Rush is on. He's got it. And that will be the final play as the clock strikes 0 here.